Hey everyone, GM Adam here. Thanks for tuning in to our new Masks, a New Generation campaign. A little preamble before we start. Our game is set in Icaron City, 100 years in the future of an alternate timeline, where superpowers started popping up when people moved to a newly discovered island nation of Pandora in the 1900s. Our group created this world together in a game I created, but I'll probably never post the audio because it was kind of bad audio. So, the group knows a basic history of the world we're playing in, and if you enjoy the episode, please like and subscribe and leave a comment down below, and let's get this show started. We find ourselves on the tail end of spring break. You've had a nice vacation. What have you been doing for this vacation? And start with a character name and a slight introduction, and what you've been doing over this vacation. Elliot, would you like to go first?
Yeah, my name is Abigail Shaw. I've been recovering, I think. Last I remember it was last day of school, and I just left to go for a fencing tournament, and can't remember much after that. I just got out of the hospital. I'm about 5.5 feet tall, longer black hair, lighter colored skin, green eyes, and not really sure where to go. It's been confusing. I've been staying with my grandmother, and I don't entirely know everything that happened.
Who would you like to take next?
Of course. I'm playing Aster, and as Aster. It's been a summer break, kind of like any other. Spring break. I know the seasons, theoretically. It's cool to call it something it's not, you know. I play Aster. I'm a lion-headed fellow. I'm one of many people in the city, though certainly still a minority, who have come into contact with the Chimera virus. Come into contact ain't even really the word. My parent had it, my Nona has it, her parents had it before her, they were some of the first. So it gives you animal features, that's basically all they've really given us in biology class, and it affects a lot of people in different ways. I have a lion's head, I've got a juvenile mane coming in, what I'm really proud of is my little dyed stripes that I got down from my chin, though. Like coontails, like scene fashion, you know. My left arm is... The best equivalent would be a pigeon's wing, but it's still in the size range of a human arm. Right one's normal. Obviously I look cool. Don't really have to say more than that. Spring break, I've been getting some good footage by and large, doing a lot of urban exploration. Tuning into the radio, same as any other day. I've been getting up to mischief. What else is there to do?
Kim, would you like to introduce your character?
Hello, my name is Mary Black, and there's not really much I can say about me that isn't already out in the open. My mother is Marisol, a widely known villainess, and she's very skilled with chemicals and chemical compounds. She is kind of a hitman, and we don't really talk about it much around the dinner table. I am a normal teenager, as it were. I don't have any power, so to speak of. But I am very good in the lab. I mostly spend my time in my mother's lab, which is what I was doing this spring break. I have the normal, kind of ashy blonde hair. It stops at my shoulders because, you can't keep long hair when you're working in the lab. It always just gets singed right off. But yeah, I'm just a normal teenage girl who's just really good at chemistry.
Brian, would you like to introduce your character and what you have been doing over this break?
I'm Space Baby. I woke up in this strange 6v6 ball arena, and I've spent the whole time watching Crocodile Hunter. I am a 7 foot tall, translucent, shimmery outline being, and I don't really know anything about where I come from or what's going on. I think I hear some noise outside. I can make some rock and light projections, and it seems I can reach really far.
So, you all have heard, minus Space Baby, you all have heard that there's a new holiday that's being celebrated today. It's called Heroes Day, a celebration for past heroes and current. You heard that the city of Icaron is planning to put on a fair, something lively to raise the spirits of everyone. And that's happening later today. What does your day look like getting ready? And, if I were to give you a scene each, what's that going to look like? let's do same order. Like, what does you getting ready and going out the door look like?
It would have been early in the morning. I'd get up out of bed to a breakfast prepared by my grandmother. She'd probably be the one to tell me about the whole event going on today.
It's a lot of eggs and sausage.
Yeah.
It's a lot of proteins.
She probably would have been the one to tell me that there was an event going on today and that I should probably be attending it to make friends just so I'm not alone in the next few months of going back to school. She genuinely cares about me and I thank her for that, but there's things going on that I'm not sure she fully understands. So I would do as she asks and get ready so that I can attend with her and my younger brothers. But
yeah, your younger brothers definitely want to go with you.
Other than that, I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing.
So before you leave, your granny stops you and says, Gail, dear, I know it's been hard lately with everything. Just take your brother Franklin with you, and I'll take the other two, and you two have fun. And just remember what I always say. Treat every day like a battle. Give it your all. As you're walking out the door. Aster, what does your morning look like as you're getting ready for the day?
It's a bit of a late morning. I was out last night. I'm using he, they for Aster, I forgot to say earlier. That's a late morning. Most days I have off are... it's just... there's something about it, you know? Wandering around in the dark, going somewhere you're not supposed to be. Plus security's usually lighter then, which helps. So I'm waking up, I'm stretching out in my bed, yawning with all those teeth exposed. It kind of feels like a power play getting to do that. I mean, it's normal, but it's nice. My room's all plastered with different band posters. There's schematics for something laid out on my desk. It's a total mess, but, you know, it happens when you get in the groove with something, when you really enjoy picking something apart. I was making some adjustments on my little wrist projector, you know.
You hear yelling from downstairs. Your mother is yelling, Asta, I'm leaving to the conference. I'll see you next week. I'll see you. Bye.
Bye. Drive safe or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, me. I'm asking you to be safe. The only damnable thing about a break like this is I'm more likely to run into my brother. He's probably still working on stuff, hopefully in some office space, but I never know when he's going to be at home or out chasing some bit of his future, aspirationally, you know. But no, it's a messy room, but it's mine, and I like it that way. I'm stretching out, looking over my little schematics once more, but I don't think I'm going to get anything done with it this morning. So I'm just going to head downstairs and see if my Nona's up. She usually is.
Your Nona is sitting in the recliner like she normally is at this time. She's got a bad hip. It's hard for her to get around.
Hey, Nona.
How's it going, Aster?
Oh, it's going. I got some good shots last night. Over by the dam, you know? The reservoir.
Oh, is that so? I'd like to see that, Lady Aster.
Yeah.
Your granny's always proud of what you do. The work is always impresses me. I see you always have a real talent.
It's just, I mean, I can't vouch you, Nona. And obviously, I've got some talent.
Oh, of course my baby has talent. Come now. Anyway, Aster, did you hear about the fair that they're having?
Yeah, I've been hearing about it on the radio and all. Has Thomas been through? I know he was talking about it. Something to do with, like, managing the thing, I think. You know, he likes to stick his fingers in as many pies as he can.
Oh, yeah, that boy is always out and about. But, you know, you gotta cut your brother some slack. He's just trying to do his best.
Whatever you say, Nona.
You know, I love you too, boys. The things that keep me young in this life.
I think you're pretty spry.
Oh, I wish I could say that too, but Aster, it's been hard lately.
Hey, I mean, you've been doing better with the crutch.
Hey, don't worry about me though, Aster. You have a good day. You get ready and you go spend some time with your friends out in the fair.
Yeah, friends. Love you, Nona.
No, I love you too, sweetie. Hey, remember what I always say.
Of course I do.
No matter what you do, your Nonna will always love you. And bring me back a pack of smokes.
Oh,
See ya.
okay. Ciao.
Miss Mary Black, what do we find you doing?
Well, let's see. I woke up this morning with my head down on a desk. When I lifted it up, there was a piece of paper stuck to my face.
Mm-hmm.
On it was a brand new chemical formula that I was helping my mother work on last night that really stumped me and made my head hurt to the point that I passed out. It was really late. When I had gotten up and, resituated the paperwork that my mother was working on, I stood up and, rubbing my eyes, I walked out into the living room and into the kitchen to grab myself something quick to eat. And lo and behold, my mom made pancakes. She only makes pancakes when she wants me to do something.
Yeah, you see her there currently in the midst of flipping a pancake. And she goes, oh, hey there, sweetie. Finally up, I see. Big sleeper.
You made pancakes, Mom.
A good way to start a good day, isn't it?
You made pancakes, Mom.
Yes, I did, sweetheart. Are you implying something?
You only make pancakes for one reason, Mom. When you're trying to bribe me.
And the spatula suddenly stops when you say that. Bribe. Whatever do you mean, sweetheart? Listen. I just want you... You heard that it's a new holiday today, Heroes Day, yeah? You heard, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you heard there's a fair, right, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I want you to just go have fun at the fair. Go have fun at the little fair with... You make friends,
What are you doing today, Mom?
Oh, don't worry about me. I'm not doing it. I just want you out of the house for a while today.
Mom? What are you doing today, Mom? I just want to know so I know how long I have to be gone.
Oh, don't...
Because we have that thing we're working on that I won't finish before I go to school.
Don't worry. It'll be finished up before you get back from the fair. It'll be fine.
Okay. So, 6-7 hours?
Yeah, something like that.
Alright, she grabs a piece of toast. I grab a piece of toast and I walk out the door.
She turns you around after you grab a piece of toast when you start walking out the door. She says, hey, remember what I always say. Mommy loves you. The world is a scary place. And don't let anyone see you use the entrance. As she pushes you into a pneumatic system that then shoots you out into the entrance of your mother's secret villain lair. You come out of the entrance in a random alley, and it's like disguised as just a big-ass cardboard box that you can stand inside.
I carefully close the cardboard box and, step back and then turn and just slowly walk out of the alley like I don't belong there and I'm lost.
And for our space baby, what does your morning look like?
All of my eyelids slapped open at once as my consciousness redrifted to my mindset, yeah? The building was empty and cold and whistling as ever it was. I'm alone. I don't know this. I don't know alone. But I know I'm one. And everything I touched before is gone. As I turn on the TV to watch some more Crocodile Hunter, I happen to see a commercial for a fair. That seems interesting. I see people there at the fair. Maybe I'll walk amongst them.
So you all end up getting there right around the same time. You might not see each other yet, but you all arrive around the same time as, let's say it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. There's a day full of games and fun in front of you. As you look around the fair, you all see lines of food stalls down the center alley, surrounded by stalls full of games of chance and strategy. Mostly chance. There's even, in the distance, you see a Ferris wheel and a house of mirrors that's been set up. Maybe some other attractions if you come up with any. Going around, what do you all end up doing at this little fair?
Well, since I haven't gotten a proper breakfast, I'm probably going to go see if I can find this new thing that I've been hearing about. Funnel cake?
Space Baby is hanging outside the edge of the stadium, watching the people conglomerate. I shorten my body from its 7-foot stance to something more paperly. I darken and dull my skin tone to a copper sheen, and I stick to the sides. I don't know what's going to happen here, but something smells delicious. Space Baby's wearing an old 6v6 ball jersey. It says the widower across the front. He has long, slouchy pants and lion cub slippers.
Okay.
Good choice.
As you're walking around mildly stealthily, this dude walks up to you with a pack of 5 other people with him. They all look like absolute jocks. They're definitely the jocks of the city.
The roving gang of
Yeah,
jocks.
the roving gang of jocks of the city. I know that sounds silly.
Safe Place has one too.
You don't know these people, of course, but you hear the clear leader of them, a tall and kind of lean cut dude with short blonde hair that's been coiffed back, go, "What the hell are you supposed to be, fucking loser?
Did you just call me a fucking loser, mate?
You look like a fucking booger, dude. What the fuck's wrong with you, bruh?"
Mate, you call me a booger, mate? Cause I've not seen that on the Crocodile Hunter yet. What's a booger?
Dude, you look like that snotted snot, bruh. What the fuck? Hey guys, look at this fucking snotty dude. Look at him. You think he leaves a trail where he goes? Whoa.
Now, Space Baby smells that delicious looking funnel cake. And he looks at you and at the funnel cake. And then back at the bully. And he says, "Hey, look, mate. I know what's got your proper ruckus in a fuckus. But all I want to say is, do you smell that delicious smell?"
I think you can't smell anything because you're a fucking booger. You're all clogged. How do you smell things? You don't got fucking nostrils, dude. The fuck's wrong with you, bruh?
Mate, you're about as useful as titties on a snake. I think I'm going to walk around and find some food.
I think your titties on a snake. What the fuck?
He's
He's turning to walk around and saying that to himself as he's walking away. Titties on a snake? What the fuck?
At this point, I can no longer keep my composure because I am trying so desperately not to laugh that I now have tears coming out of my eyes. So I just walk very quietly over towards Space Baby.
I'm walking towards you.
And I just say, "You can have it. You've just made my day." And then I'm going to hand you the funnel cake.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, sir. And walk away.
What a great day this is. Hey, wait. Thank you. I don't have a name. I like watching the crocodile fella a lot. I bet if he met me, he'd call me Space Baby, because this is what I really look like. And I elongate and bluinate and...
Guinate also.
And guinate a little bit. I noticed that crocodile fella, he has friends, and I don't remember friends. Can I hang out with you?
By and large,
As a concept, powers are illegal right now to use in public. People are immediately wary of you and start walking away and parting and trying to avoid you as you stretch your form and change color. People immediately "Oh, let's go this way." No, no.
She's gonna see this and she's gonna be like, Space Baby. So it's actually not okay to use any powers in the city. I understand that might not click for you, but it's just bad, okay? They don't like it here, and you will get into a lot of trouble.
What's powers, mate?
So you know how your arms can stretch a little bit?
Yeah, everybody can just go...
These people can't do that.
Aye.
And they don't like when people can do that because it makes them scared.
I'd be jealous.
Some are scared. So... for your future reference and for your own safety going on, I would recommend not showing that in public and not letting people know that you can do that. I don't mind. In fact, I think it's quite cool. But other people might not enjoy it as much. So just be wary of that, okay? And yeah, I don't mind if you hang out with me.
Bang on, mate. Let's go.
Let's go get more food.
And as we walk, I resume a more humanoid form.
Okay. Very nice, very nice. Aster.
Aster is wandering around looking for anything exploitable, probably at the chance games, seeing if there's any ways they
I'm
can
being
get
dragged
around
around
it.
by
Like,
Franklin.
cool.
Absolutely.
I'm being dragged around by Franklin to do everything.
Do you think Franklin would get excited by the commotion and try to...
We could probably be nearby.
If Franklin gets to choose, then Franklin gets to choose.
Oh, yes.
And Franklin is picking the most video game looking thing he can find, which is he has found a small arcade pop-up.
Mm.
Yeah. And it's got one of those games where you have to touch the buttons really fast. Mm-hmm. And so you're just kind of watching him just go to town on them buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Aster, as you're looking around for something exploitable, you come across a pop-up arcade that looks awfully exploitable with your technological prowess. And while you're looking around, you actually spot right outside of the pop-up arcade with a tripod and camera setup, you see your friend, Simon, the AV club leader, who is currently filming the surrounding area, and it looks like he has a mic and he's trying to dub some documentary footage, is what he's doing.
Okay, Aster looks over immediately, ears perked. There is interest.
And you see here the first ever Heroes Day Fair. You see,
Blinking up behind him very quietly.
this is just amazing. So many
Paw on his
people.
shoulder.
Ah!
Hi, Simon.
Oh God! Oh my God! Oh shit! Oh, I thought you were Cash. Holy fuck! You scared the shit out of me.
You thought I was, huh?
I thought you were Cash.
Oh, like,
Yeah, I saw him earlier. I've been avoiding him in this whole game.
he's the
Volleyball,
he's
the volleyball leader.
yeah.
The leader of the volleyball team, yeah.
Always fascinating the words that guy chooses to use. Like it's voluntary, you know?
It's his ability to come up with stuff on the fly is really impressive.
Yeah, you know it. Oh, if he wasn't so awful in every other way.
Yeah,
I see
he's-
the consulting him for dialogue.
He's a real butt, is all I gotta say. Anyway, dude, I'm here filming this documentary. You wanna help me out, or just fuck off, dude?
That's my choices, huh? Like wings slung around his shoulder.
I mean, I gotta finish this for school tomorrow. You know, I was gonna,
shit.
yeah, I was gonna show it off in the club meeting, and just, you know, I was trying to keep myself busy with the project.
Yeah, okay. What do you need? I could make it a little bit more of a show over here with the gaming stuff.
You know, I'm always terrified what you mean when you say things like that. I'm just gonna let you do you, Aster, and I'm gonna be over here, and I'm gonna do me. Sounds good?
Best you
And
can.
he puts out his hand for like a fist bump.
Sounds good?
Yeah, okay. Wing pulled back away from the arm and poof.
See you later, dude.
See ya, Simon. See ya.
As you enter the arcade,
The gaming den.
the gaming den.
Yeah, I'm poking around. What
You immediately see Gale and Franklin. What do you think they're doing at this point?
I think Franklin has forced Gale into doing one of the dance machines with him.
Absolutely. You got a little dance fever going on, and the only way to quench it is getting on some Dance
Dance Revolution.
Revolution. So,
Please, for the love of God, what score are we looking at?
I was going to say, please, for the love of God, please roll me 2d6. Let me see what kind of score. Now, the game of Mask does not want me doing this. But I'm a D&D guy. I like having more dice involved. I like the random chance. I can't help it.
8.
Let's add your danger to that.
Add danger. Okay, a 7.
You're going. It's not too bad. Your brother, Franklin, gets a way better score than you do. Clearly. And you don't do terribly, but you trip up a little bit, and you hurt your ankle just a little bit. Not enough to cause anything bad, but like a little bit. Oh! Just a little bit at the end.
And slight ankle roll.
A bad finish.
Alright, you won. Well,
Yeah, I won.
alright. What next?
Up next, and he starts looking around, kind of confused, and he spots you, Aster.
Oh.
And he goes, "Oh, Hey, look, Gail, it's Aster.
Gail. I haven't seen you in, what, weeks?
It's been like 2 weeks, yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything, like, visibly different about her before and after the accident?
Probably eye color. It's shifted from her normal brown eye color to a green.
That's interesting. Aster doesn't say this out loud, but they're definitely taking note of it.
Mm-hmm.
They're too nosy not to. They pride themselves on it. Yeah. What, you, bow out on me? You go for a carton of milk?
No. I've just been trying to take a break from this life.
Yeah. As long as it ain't too long a one. You get boring missing class all on my own. It wouldn't. I was doing that already. But, there's a sort of spirit of camaraderie there, right?
Yeah.
You okay, Gail?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just trying to enjoy myself today.
Yeah.
How have you been?
Well, let's make sure that happens. Oh, yeah, me. I'm cool. I've done the same stuff. My answer's usually skipping class. I can't really say skipping class now, Gail. But how else am I gonna keep my mysterious allure, Whatever. I've been doing film projects, mostly, over the break. A lot of personal work as well. Fun stuff. Went down to the dam last night. I think they're doing, repairs on some bit of it, so most folks ain't there right now.
Mm-hmm.
You a dancer, Gail?
Not really, no.
Wide look at Gail's brother. Sort of like a thoughtful nod.
He gives you a thoughtful nod back and goes, Aster, can we play the shooting game?
Yeah, kid, I think we can rock that. Please, what is his name again? I'm so sorry. Franklin. Yeah, Frank, I think we've got that. Gail, you want in on any of that?
There's only 2. You guys have fun. I'll sit back and watch.
Yeah, okay.
As
on your ankle, yeah?
Yeah.
As Franklin then steals you for a while to play games and such. And
Aster is for sure interfering with the machine itself to make their scores go higher than they should.
Oh, absolutely. Do you want to roll or unleash your power?
I'd gladly do this. And hope I don't break the machine.
Ooh.
Plus or minus anything?
That's free.
Hold on. It's a 4.
That's a 4. That's a hot 4. Ooh.
Tasty.
So in order to tamper with the scores machine, you're messing with the hard drive in order to, boost some numbers that shouldn't be boosted, and you're able to do this. The problem is, you accidentally enter a code that then puts the game in a permanent lock state that is just unfixable. So the screen is now frozen with a zombie jumping out in front of it, and it's just completely frozen. Now, you have killed the game.
I think you win that one, Frank. Let's go. Let's get away from this machine. Right now, let's go.
Yeah,
away.
let's go. Let's
Let's find Gail. Gail?
Yeah.
Does anyone spot us?
No. This place is so packed that no one really cares what's happening, kind of thing. There's too many people, too much going on.
There's Aster gets a jolt of fear, scans the crowd for their brother. He's not there. Good. They're going.
Yeah. So it's getting a little bit later at this point. The lights are going down. You've been here for a few hours playing games or eating food and chatting about what civility is. At this time, you hear the crackle of a speaker. As a microphone gets turned on, you hear that noise.
Like an earbud pulled out.
Yeah. And you hear over the intercom, please join us in the square for an announcement from our mayor. Please join us in the square for an announcement from our mayor.
Mary Black just kind of rolls. I just kind of roll my eyes and then walk over to the square. I'm not a big fan of the mayor.
Space Baby's going to follow this new friend a little bit awkwardly and stumbly, but a lot of people walking that way.
Aster's keeping a little bit of a distance, looking for a vantage point, really. They like feeling like they're somewhere secret. If they could get on any nearby building, that'd be cool, but I don't know if they'd have access.
You could absolutely do that if you wanted.
Absolutely, I'm going up a fire escape.
You go up the fire escape, you get on a little perch, and you can always hear what's going on. There's speakers everywhere.
Oh, Frank, let's go find Granny.
Are other people climbing up on roofs too?
No.
That's just me.
This would interest the space baby.
Would the space baby see me sat up there all gargoyle-like?
In a monologue. Look at that one up there with the wing. I wonder if they flew.
Like
I wonder if I can go up there.
Just for show.
Uh,
Are you saying this out loud?
in a monologue is to myself. And
But it's speaking, yeah.
you were walking ahead of me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you have turned around to check to see if I was still with you?
Well, we had spent the whole day together. I would assume that I would want to know if you were still with me or not, or if you had gone to find someone else. So I would turn around and look if you were there.
Space baby does an awkward toddler walk to a building where you see somebody is sitting on top. You might recognize them, but one thing you know is that space baby is just off on their own, on a lot.
Would we know each other at this point?
Chemistry.
They put us on the chemistry thing together. I'm supposed to go to tutoring.
We failed the task together.
That wing, very familiar, very placeable. So I know exactly who that is, and she's like, good point. And she's also going to go with Space Baby to the top of the building.
So you three meet up.
Good! What the Hey, Aster.
You say Aster.
This is Aster.
Hi, Aster.
How human do you look?
I'm Space Baby.
Miss Mary Black?
Pretty sure he's
A he?
it.
What do you... Okay, sorry. First principles. What do I call you? What are you? Why are you on my roof? I assume that's your doing, Miss Mary Black.
Your roof is wonderful.
They wanted to be up here. So, and I didn't feel comfortable letting him be up here alone because I don't know. He just reminds me of a child. So I didn't want him to be up here alone. Okay.
Hi, you were saying?
What? You can call me Space Baby. And
Just abject shock on Aster's face.
it's because I don't have a name, but Space Baby you can call me.
Yes.
I'm me. I am me.
Please put your arms back.
I
and
have a
long
whole
length from your
person
body.
here. I'm me.
You got a person in there?
I am a person.
Good.
I am the person in here.
All right. Okay.
Are you a person in there?
Yeah.
Then why wouldn't I be a person in here?
I'm trying to figure this out as much as you are.
It's a journey. It's a journey, mate.
Why do you sound like the crocodile guy?
I'm pretty sure he watched that to learn English. I don't. That's what I've gathered from our conversations.
As far as I'm concerned, everybody should talk like this.
I feel like this, not my lane. Not my lane. Not my lane.
Space Baby. Pleased to meet
Put
you.
your hand back a little bit. Okay, thank you. Now we can... I shouldn't have done that. Why did I do that? You're not like...
How's your hand?
There's something weird going on with your flesh and... Are you supposed to be a little transparent?
I don't know.
Aster, would you like a napkin for the slime that got on your hand?
Is he...
He's a...
It's just a little goo, mate. It's not slimy. It's just because my skin feels cold and squishy.
After, fully standing up, wiping himself off, looking in another direction to think about this.
Out of character, he does not secrete mucus.
He's not a slimy guy.
He
might look
Where did that come from?
not slimy.
The goo.
Like a booger.
Okay.
Another fall victim to... God, what's his name? Jazz is horrible.
Chaz.
Chaz.
Okay.
He really is just
His name is Chaz Thickley.
Yeah, I bet he does.
The volleyball coach.
The volleyball team leader.
Yeah.
He just has a way with words that makes you feel volatile.
Oh, you know about volatile reactions, Miss Smith.
Guys. Over here with Gail, you're looking around for your grandmother, and you don't find her. And that's around the time that you look at your radio, and you notice a message has been left. That your brother Ozzy got tired, and your granny called it a night. She went home early. She's reminding you to have fun, and that she loves you, and stay safe. And that's when you look to the stage that has been set up in the square. And upon it, you see the mayor of the city, Mayor Gabriel Oath. He is a fit-looking, chiseled man with short black hair. He's wearing a suit with a big red tie. Not big, normal red tie.
I can say it's a big red tie, but I'm making fun of him.
You can say it's a big red tie.
It is quite a big tie.
He taps the microphone a few times. Tap, 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 tap. Hello? Hello there, citizens. Are you having a wonderful night? Today is a day of celebration, a day of giving, a day of sacrifice, a day to look to the past and remember the ones who have given everything to be a true hero. Much like our dear Pele, the first hero to sacrifice themselves for the good of all. The heroes that give everything to protect our dear Pandora are the exact reasons the Knights were founded nearly 75 years ago. An organization that's meant to protect us. But some of you have decided instead to use vigilantism to combat these villains. You doing this makes you a danger to yourself and others, making you the villains. Please, consider registering with the Knights so you can truly be a hero, and not a villain playing a hero. Thank you all, and please, enjoy the festivities. This is our first Heroes Day after all. Good night. As he waves to the crowd.
So that's what this is all about.
Was he basically just in like a suit or any sort of like superhero garb or anything?
Just a normal suit. Next to him, though, is a character. It is a shirtless man that is lean and fit. He has oddly furry pants. He has oddly furry yellow pants. He has a little satchel of something that he keeps on his side, a little leather satchel.
Any emblems or insignias that I would recognize?
Yes, you would very much recognize. On his pants is the symbol of the Knights.
Ranking?
It gives you the ranking of Warden.
Alright.
Oh, they've even got their spokesperson here.
Oh, wow.
Oi, he looks like quite a character, though.
And around the same time he finishes up his little speech, you can begin hearing from the crowd. Hey, that's my ass! Hey, where's my wallet? Hey, my watch is gone! Hey, what? You hear many different people having problems all about the same time.
Yeah, okay. Aster's pull. Sorry, go on.
And that's when you see the person next to the mayor tap the mayor a few times, whisper in his ear, and they both adjourn very quickly.
Okay.
From my vantage point, am I able to look down and see if I recognize anybody in the crowd from somewhere in my mother's database?
Would you like to assess the situation?
Sure.
Similarly, Aster has put himself like on the opposite side of the fire escape from these two, so they can still feel a little cool and alone, and brooding. But now they're pulling out their radio and they're like tuning into whatever local they can, see if they can catch anything being talked about. Be that by enforcement, be that by just people talking to people, or anything.
Are you trying to break into like the Knight's secure radio system, or are you just looking at like Alteration Broadcast?
I was just sort of flipping through the channels, but I'd love to try and reach my little tendrils in there.
Roll me and unleash your powers if you're going to do that one.
It was a
Is it
5,
possible
they're
to do
too
both?
far away.
I'll do the roll if otherwise.
I mean, you can do
both, but do the roll first, and we'll get to it from there. What was your roll again?
It was a 5. They're too far away. I can't see.
You don't get to determine that, bud.
Oh, okay.
Stop determining things for me, because when something like this, when you roll low, something happens.
Oh.
Not you don't succeed. It means something happens.
Oh.
That's a 6.
Okay.
I would like to assess the situation too, but I'll wait.
Yes, please give me a moment, because I've got 2 failures now I have to resolve.
Well, you don't have to call us that.
You don't
Sorry,
have to
but,
say also.
Yar. Oh, don't forget to mark potential if you have failed.
I have twice now.
So first, the assess the situation. As you're looking over the crowd, you can see that there are no heroes in the area. There is no assistance, there is no help as you look over the crowd. And you can see that the truck that was pulled up to house the mayor has now pulled out with the hero along with it. You who tried to hack into the audio systems, what you do instead of hacking in is you accidentally break your own personal radio as you short something within it, and a little bit of smoke sizzles out of the top. Please take a condition for me.
Guilty. 100% guilty.
He feels a little guilty for what he's done.
They feel for the radio. It's their radio. They feel bad that they... Right. I've worked on this. I've been in this thing's like internals. I wired that thing, for God's sake.
Yeah.
So you said, what did I see again? Just the...
You saw everybody leaving. You saw the
heroes
heroes leaving. You saw any assistants leaving.
Miss Mary Black, I want your radio.
I have a pager.
You don't have a radio.
No, they can be tracked.
You don't. Okay.
At least that's what Mom says.
Okay. What can you do with a pager?
I can control my backpack.
Oh, okay. Can you
I can
tune into anything?
I can.
Can
I
you
have
reach
2
other
numbers.
people?
I have my mom and my dad. I have 2 numbers. I got my mom and my dad.
Can I put someone else's hertz in and get an answer?
My purse.
Sure, you can try.
Okay, grabbing it. And I'm plugging in the hertz for 1 Gale.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a text base. It'll
Oh.
audio like beep 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 with little like Morse code.
This thing works in Morse code. It doesn't work. This is Aster complaining. It's exaggerated.
It can text.
Okay, cool.
It can text. You have texting. It's just, it works over radio.
Gale, Aster, what's going on down there? And Aster is like starting to... Actually, no. Aster is just continuing to try and look and see any particular movement within the crowd. Go on.
Gale, right next to you, as you're receiving this text, you see a flash of something going by you. It looks green and purple, but it's hard to see. It's so fast. And at that exact a moment after that, your little brother Franklin goes, My sister! Where'd it go?
Your what?
As he has lost his handheld game system.
Oh.
His game, bro.
His game, bro.
Game, bro.
I'm okay with that. Game, bro.
The game, bro. Aster, do you know what's going on? There's people losing stuff all of a sudden. There was a flash of something. I don't know what's going on. Is this something that you pulled, or is there like...
Not me. Not me. Amber, thing's weird. See anything? And Aster is continuing to try and look into the crowd while she's typing.
Just a green flash.
Green. There's so many things are green. Yeah, no, they're just a flash. They can work with a flash. They are looking for movement in the crowd, anything fast.
Assess the situation.
Yeah. He's got something out for me.
You guys do have 2 team right now.
I'd love to...
If you could maybe find a way to spin that with each other.
If either of you want to help me keep an eye out for things, because I'm sitting at a 6, so I can get a 7 if I get a team.
Would me being the one telling you what to look for count as being able to give team?
Yeah, that works. Absolutely.
All right, that's a 7 then.
Telling you exactly. Okay, so ask 1.
What here is the biggest threat?
What here is the biggest threat. You see down below, knowing what to pick out, you start to see a streak going only ever in straight lines.
It's just like framing a shot.
And then it goes into a straight line straight to the fountain, and it stops there. You can't really make out exactly what it is, but you know it's stopped in the fountain.
Fountain. And then Aster's gonna move.
Mary's, I'm gonna go ahead and follow Aster, because number one, he's got my pager still.
Oh, for not giving that back until you remind him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going, following you, because if you're going somewhere, obviously you know what's going on, or at least where to go, so I'm gonna follow you. I'd like to think that I would turn around and just grab Space Baby as well, and just hug him and say, come on, we're going.
Oi! And I just start following along.
Alright, you all converge on the same fountain at the same time.
Down the fire escape, wing out a little bit to slow the descent.
Yeah, you all meet up right about the same time at the fountain. Do you have anything you want to say as you arrive together?
Is he
Gale,
transparent?
Green, don't worry about, I don't know. What, Green?
Yeah,
I'm looking around.
It's kind of a green.
You jump up and look into the fountain that was, that you saw the streak run to.
How tall is the fountain?
That's all it's fun. It's not too tall. It's maybe one of those, like, it's got like 3 feet up and then water.
Gotcha.
So this little 3-foot wall. You see, as you peek over the little 3-foot wall, a full alligator in the water.
With loot?
He is wearing a purple suit, and he is kind of like just trying to play absolute still. He is looking around with the Aster. He's looking around really nervously, and you make eye contact with him, and he's completely still, acting like hoping to God you didn't notice him.
Who noticed me first?
Really cool, really slow, not... Hey, man.
I love the little running in straight line only thing.
I peek over the wall, and I get really excited. Crikey!
Oh, good
I've waited so long for this.
Man, we gotta get you out of here.
I know exactly what to do. Let me solo him.
Like very quietly off to the side to this alligator man, like gesturing, like, get out.
And I start crab walking behind him. Sitting Mario.
It's not worth it. Just drop the stuff and go. Just drop the stuff and go. It's not worth it. Just drop
With all this noise happening, he's watching it currently as it's playing out, and you get into this low position, this crab walk. He gets up and says, all right, you got me, all right.
We're all good, man.
He talks!
Yeah, we do this.
I've not seen this before.
Actually, crash
Just give me
course,
the first
lion
one.
face, crocodile guide, it happens. Hi.
Yeah, I can talk with you.
He's new, I think. I don't know.
I'm Space Baby.
He's Space Baby.
He is Space Baby.
You can call me the Insta-gator.
Oh,
I like it.
When I say that, there's a subtext that goes under it that says very fast reptile. The Insta-gator.
Oh,
I just got it.
instant.
Sorry,
Thank
that
you.
was great pun.
Thank you for finally getting it.
Yeah, no.
Is he wearing a vest?
He has like a full purple like jumpsuit that goes down to like his knees. He's got kind of a little bit short, stubby legs.
Does he got a fisher hat on?
Fish and women are actually pretty ambivalent.
He's
towards
got
him.
a mask though. He's got that like just cloth mask that's purple over his eyes.
So he raises up to be bipedal, and that is
Yes,
when it's normal.
he raises up to be bipedal as he gets out of his hiding position, which is one of his moves.
So, like,
I never seen one that could walk upright before.
what's
Yeah,
up?
you ain't seen a lot. Bye.
As he fucking turns and dashes in a straight line very fast and away.
So with the stuff?
Yes, he has his stuff.
Would I be able to just basically reach out and grab just the gaming console if it's in a straight line? Like just...
I'd say he has like a bag on him of stolen goodies.
Okay, would I be able to just reach out and grab it
let's
with
say,
my speed versus his?
Directly engage a threat.
Alright.
Can I aid? Oh, do you think this would be worth using our last move on?
I think we're just retrieving.
7.
7. Pick one.
I'm gonna take the bag from
Yeah,
him.
take something from them. You take the bag, you reach out and you
snatch it real quick. Anyway, what the hell? God damn it, that was my earnings for the week. God damn it, I need that back.
It's not yours.
I need it, though.
Hey, man, you're being real conspicuous.
Hey, mate, you can always come back.
I reach in, find the game, bro. Here you go.
Oh, nice.
That...
You just took her brother's thing, and he it's his favorite thing.
You just owe us, is all.
That's all we wanted.
Just keep it.
And he turns and dashes again. But on his next dash, he steals your envelope.
Oi! Wall of light right in front of you.
A wall of light right in front of you, and unleash your powers.
See, Aster, up until this point, thought you were just normal weird. It is becoming immediately obvious that you are more weird than they realized.
8.
An 8. Cool. On a hit, you do it. You can either mark a condition, or I will tell you how the effect is unstable or temporary.
Tell me how the effect is unstable or temporary.
You are able to put up a wall, but it only flashes for a moment. In the same moment that he connects, it's gone immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't necessarily have a way to block him. And I am going to start calling this entering a battle against a dangerous foe as a team. So that's what I'm going to call this. Who is the team leader for this fight?
I would assume Space Baby.
Not bad.
Yeah.
He did kind of take lead.
Yeah.
Crikey.
Aster tried to, but I mean, we did only want one thing, and we weren't going to stop him further.
Okay.
He kind of instigated this himself.
I mean, I seal things, so I can't really say much.
Gail did grab the game system back and then give him the thing, so I think there would be an argument for that. I'm glad to step up and take that.
If we're saying team right now, I think it's Space Baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, add 2 teams to the pool. Does the team leader have influence over everyone in the team?
Nope.
You do not have influence over everybody. If everyone has the same purpose in the fight, what's your purpose in the fight?
To get my emblem back.
What's your purpose in the fight?
Figure out what's going on.
Well, that's your purpose in the fight.
I'm confused.
What's your purpose in the fight?
I mean,
You-
Space Baby seems
you-
kind of concerned because something's missing.
You can literally say, I don't know, I don't really have stakes in this fight. That can be an answer.
I don't have anything to in this fight. All I know is that Space Baby's upset.
Okay. So, no. Do any of you mistrust the team leader? I'm gonna guess yes.
I mean, he doesn't seem harmful.
I mean, he came in with Miss Mary Black. I guess.
I'm saying trust.
Yeah, no.
Y'all don't really know me.
That's true.
And is your team ill prepared or off balance? I would say yes. So, as a total, you get 0 additional team change for this fight.
So we're at the 1.
So you're still at 1. The team leader is allowed to mark a condition instead of removing team from the pool at any point as well, just to let you know. So if you ever really need something done, you're allowed to mark a condition instead of removing a team. Okay. You have just put up a wall on the Insta-gator, stopping him from running in one direction.
Now I can only run in 5 seconds of summer.
And now he runs.
In sync.
And now he runs directly into the House of Mirrors, trying to escape you all. What do you do?
Well, that's not very smart. You're gonna run straight into the mirrors.
It's like a maze, too, ain't it?
Yeah.
Ding. Let's.
You can't just run straight through there.
No, you're missing your thing.
He has to memorize that maze by now if he's going to run straight in there like that. Let's just stand at the exit.
First and
I
foremost,
don't want to go in the mirrors.
Mr. Aster,
I'm not a... I guess I'm sort of a mess. What are you saying?
may I have my pager back?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh, he had plenty.
You can feel how they hesitate to hand it back over. They're so nervous about their
The
radio.
Insta-gator had plenty in his sack. I mean, what's one?
Kind of looks like Santa Claus.
Space Baby done run off into the mayor house.
Yeah. Like Aster looking over,
Hey, Franklin, here.
expecting
Go
a
back
space
home.
baby. Oh God, Frank! Oh, Frank.
Handing Frank his Game Bro back at the same time, like, here, go back home.
Get back with me later. We'll trade. Pocket Mans, green and yellow.
As Space Baby, you first approach the House of Mirrors. You see reflections of yourself staring back at you. What do?
I pause. Space Baby's taken aback by these different versions of himself. He doesn't have many minutes in the stadium, and he's a little bit confronted by his individuality here, and he's scared. He's scared of these other things. But he needs that emblem back, so he keeps running, and he illuminates to block the image somewhat, and to help maybe shine the outline of the Insta-gator.
Are you trying to, like, accomplish anything with this specifically?
The illumination?
Yes. Other than just hiding your image?
Mainly just blurring the image.
Mainly just trying to blur the image?
Yeah, like I'm very confronted by this, and I don't want to be, so I need to focus and not be distracted.
You look around with this bright light, and then you can hear somewhere deeper in the maze go,
What? Why is it so bright in here? What the hell? You follow me down there! You follow me down there!
what do you do?
I hear him. This gator's mine. Space Baby's going to reach up and look with his hands on top of the mirror, and he is going to elongate his head and his neck and look around for the gator. And when he sees him, it's a weird liquid metal vibe, but I will pour forward into the area in which he be.
Okay. Do you want to say that's directly engaging a threat? Are you doing anything once you're there? Or are you just kind of confronting him directly and letting him have a conversation with you?
Very friendly smile and good night. So that's what I will do when I get in there.
Okay. Around the table, what are you guys doing? Are you as quick as you can approaching the thing?
Yeah, I'll...
Just general question.
I'm going to the exit. I'm going to wait it out.
You're going to the exit
Aster's after Space Baby. They're worried.
after Space Baby immediately.
I'm going to stand at the entrance, that way all of it is blocked off.
So you two are forming a good perimeter while you go to assist Space Baby.
Can I do something else?
Yes, what do you want to do?
So, I'm trying to figure out if I can make sort of like a glue trap, like not too wide, but wide enough that it'll catch them if they stumble out.
Okay, don't worry about that. We'll get to that later if that comes up. Remember it if they go out.
Okay.
We will start with Aster. You are approaching the thing, so you will get a turn in a moment, but we're going to do one more Space Baby. Mm-hmm. As you pour yourself into the room, he turns around, realizing that he's hit a dead end, and you are cornering him. He goes, what the hell you want?
Hey, g'day, mate. It seems you might have run off with my emblem there, and I'm sure it's purely by accident, but I'm going to need that back now.
Sorry, but I got to sell it. It ain't yours no more. You got to keep a tight grip on your shit.
Ah, tight grip, you say?
Tight grip.
Hey, that's not quite right, mate. You can't just take other people's stuff like that. I'm going to get that emblem, so will you give it, or do I have to get it?
Sorry, but Gator's got to eat.
As he attempts to run past you in his very, very quick form.
Okay. So what I do, after seeing many of the 6v6 ball posters, is I kind of do an upright blade pose. Mm-hmm. So I'm like this, and I create like a cattle catcher in front of me, so that when he hits it, he's going to like shear off to the side and crash into some mirrors.
Let's roll Unleash Your Powers.
Oh, Unleash Your Powers?
That would be an Unleash Powers, because you're trying to reshape your environment.
6, 7, 8, 9.
So on a 7 to 9, mark a condition, or I will tell you how the effect is unstable or temporary.
Angry.
You're going to mark angry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you do this, and the cattle pin is all coming towards you, right? You are the end goal of the...
Well, I like that better, yeah.
Leading. So you basically corner him in a way that all exits lead to you or a wall.
Yeah. And then if I get him in that crux, I can like run forward through a mirror or into a mirror and like really walk him in.
Okay. So you do this, and you take angry. He is coming at you a little faster than you expect.
Mm-hmm.
And he slams right into you. And he is going to take a condition, but he gets through you.
Okay.
As Aster approaches from behind, Aster, you see Space Baby is now on the floor with the Insta-gator on top of him. What do you do?
Yeah, I know Space Baby was sort of like being malleable over the mirror. How solid do they look right now? What is your physical form looking like?
Solid.
Alright. Yeah,
He marked afraid, by the way.
Thank you. Ooh, I like that. Yeah, Aster's gonna move in and try and, like, help Space Baby up. Just insert themselves into this tangle of things. Offer him a hand.
Hey, no, get him!
What?
Get him! Get my emblem!
Okay. Yeah, Aster's gonna... They're surprisingly convincible. They're gonna try and grab for Space Baby's emblem if it's at all visible, or just grab for the bag if not.
He is going to smack your hand away and take his afraid action and flee from danger or difficulty. He's going to smack your hand away and say, "Get out of the way from my shit! I gotta eat!" And he runs.
What do you eat the things?
You run.
Yeah.
Very fast in a straight line. And guess
You're making straight lines?
Guess where he runs to, though? Well, he gets out.
Where does he run?
He runs out of the...
I'm at the entrance.
I'm going to roll 50-50. Someone give me a die. I'm going to roll...
Odds or evens?
Evens.
Odd. He runs out the exit.
Can I roll for that?
And now you get to roll your sticky trap.
Is this like a directly engage a threat?
That will be a unleash your powers, because you are using your knowledge of the chemical composition of sticky stuff.
It's a 10.
10? Cool. You successfully do it. You just do it.
Just happens.
Our dude who art in heaven. Thanks.
Thanks, bro.
Appreciate it.
So as he runs towards the exit, he gets immediately held up in your sticky trap that you had already formed there. And he gets...
It's like a rat trap.
What the hell did you get? Let me out of here. I'm trying to... God damn it.
Yeah, good luck. That stuff sticks everywhere. It's basically what a rat trap is made out of. You're stuck with that.
Get me the hell out of here. I need to leave.
Apparently, you stole something from someone I was with today, and I don't really care about anything else. I really don't. We were literally going to let you leave with everything in that bag. You decided to steal something from us. We did not care.
What can I say? In this world, the gator's gotta eat.
Why didn't you just ask?
The hell's asking gonna do?
I would have given you something to eat. Hell, I gave him something to eat, and he didn't have any money. All you gotta do is ask, and you might find someone who is willing to help.
You obviously don't understand the way this world works. You see, you might be one of them ones that'll help out and pass it by, but that ain't most. That ain't how the world works. No, in this world, if the gator can't work, the gator gonna starve.
Yeah, well, now you're stuck.
And that's about the time that you approach, too. And, as well, you.
I got him! No, you got it. Okay.
Got it?
What are you saying about us?
You all
I
can
said
be
that-
in the area.
I said that if he was hungry, he should have asked me at least for something to eat. I gave Space Baby something to eat.
You gave... Okay.
Yeah,
Gale,
how
over
this
here.
damn world works. Y'all kids don't
Yeah, well.
understand.
I may not understand how the world works, but now you are stuck to the floor.
Space Baby's going to come up behind this bloke, and he is going to, in a very angry way, say, "Insta-gator, that's mine." And I lurch with an elongated shape and the compass.
As you lurch forward, he yells,
Alright, stop. What if I give you back?
Space Baby, you might wanna...
My arms are like
as
kind of
he,
going around his
as
face, but
he
they're
takes
slow.
the guilty condition.
Down a notch, yeah?
Aye, so you just take my stuff, eh? Saying you're hungry, eh? There's a whole funnel cake caught right there, mate. Look at the kebabs on a stick. Look at all the food around you. Just get some dang food, mate.
Hey,
and be
Space
gone.
Baby.
I'm
Commerce,
pocketing
goods
my-
and
Yeah, like-
services.
I'm pocketing my emblem and putting it back on my chest.
Aster's like kneeling in front, sort of more at eye level. Goods and services. Can't just grab something. You out of work? I heard you
You'll
talking back there.
You'll find out pretty soon how it is, lion boy. Our kind don't find work so easy.
With your speed,
Yeah.
I don't see why you couldn't get a job done.
Speed don't matter. It's all about appearance.
I'm
A gator
taking,
like me ain't never known to find no peace in this world.
I reach.
A world that don't care.
Look, my nonna, she used to run stuff like this. She works with a community kitchen whenever she can get up on her feet. I can set you up with somewhere they'll give you food at least. I know it's tough.
He is going to, with his guilty condition, take a guilty move called implicate others in guilt.
In this society, that ain't how things work. Even in them kitchens, that It's a pittance. It ain't worth nothing. You can't get anywhere in this world without money. Even food, it don't matter if you can eat. You can't get nowhere. You think a person like me, you think a gator like me can get anywhere in this world truly without turning to something evil, without turning to something vile. A gator in me can't get nowhere without that.
Influence.
Thank you.
But yeah, I do think Aster does. Visibly, this is reaching them a little bit. Like they don't have a response for it. They're looking away a little bit.
Do you want to please shift your labels, add 1 to freak, and subtract 1 from mundane?
Of course. I'm thinking about Aster. Their
Absolutely.
radio's down. Generally, they are connected in a snap, if they want to be, to their Nona, or even their brother, to like Simon, all those. To other people who are in the same situation, to varying degrees. Right now, I mean, you're strange, but you don't look like a chimera. Both of you, as far as they know right now, are fully human. Only other chimera in this situation is this guy, who very evidently, and is speaking about actively, has had resort to this, or has in theory. They don't have the same support they could usually fall back on. They can't send a text off to their Nona and confirm some things. They feel pretty alone in that. Like, the feathers on Aster's wing puffed out, their fur a little bristled. They don't really have a response to that.
And this entire time, with how you guys is noticing, he's been panting them little feet, trying to get him going, trying to get him free. And he breaks him feet free. And he runs. Do you all chase him?
God damn it. Yes, at this point, yeah. Well, actually...
No, we got the emblem back. We got what we wanted.
Okay, I gotta eat.
Good luck, mate.
Yeah, Aster, like, starts to move too, but it fizzles. They don't.
Aster, what do you think he meant by people like us?
Don't worry about it, kid.
Oh my God. As you turn to look, you see Simon with an active video camera rolling in your direction. He looks one way. He looks the other way.
He can do this independently.
He looks
both
one
eyes.
way. He grabs the camera and runs.
What do I see when I see Simon?
I apologize, I did not describe him. Simon is a little bit shorter than average, just normal-looking white kid, basically. The only special thing about him, he's chubby, is that he has chameleon eyes and a weird tongue.
Why you gotta be white, though?
Because that's what he is. Because he's a little white kid. Because that's how I see him in my mind.
Papers, papers, look at the papers.
On Aster's face, entire face journey going on. They would not admit it in any recounting of the scenario. Seeing Simon helps. Like, more than it should. That's his weird nerd friend who's also sort of weird in the same way they are. And it's nice. They're out of their comfort zone here. Simon with a camera is their comfort zone, because they know they can splay out and act all cool, and it'll work. And it helps seeing him after that. Another bit of the world that they do know and can trust. And then Simon books it with the camera, and Aster's whole face falls. Like, wing, I guess, over their face. Yep.
Aster, how fucked are we?
He has a school project that he wanted to film today for at the holiday.
And he caught someone who we are technically in this situation directly affiliated with using powers on tape, and
As well as me using a gadget I created.
project. He does these projects and shows them at school.
It's the AV Club. He does presentations. We all do presentations. It's part of the thing.
Is this what them news fellas were
It's-
talking about with not using powers? Because I know I heard that on the radio, and that one
You're
told
not
me.
supposed to do things where people can see them.
So?
So, if we do, we get in trouble. We get thrown in the slammer for a night. Something like
I
that.
told you about this Space Baby when we first met.
Oh, you told Space Baby about prison.
No, I told him he would get in trouble if he used his powers.
Give me your beeper.
No.
Yes.
My pager?
Whatever
No.
it is. Give me your pager.
No.
You want a chance to get this film not shown?
You're gonna have to give it right back. And then she hands the pager
You're
over.
expecting a call? typing out to Simon.
Last time you
Simon,
made a call, you
period.
get back.
Simon, period, dash, Aster. Sim.
Let's just say it has the ability to say red. So it says red, but he leaves you on red.
He never does this. He often does this. Need that video. Gotta edit it. We will end up in trouble.
He, in the meantime, goes back and marks the previous as unread and acts like he hasn't seen it the entire time.
I can see you mark that.
He never responds again.
Hey, lads. Space Baby's sorry about this trouble and mess, eh? Do you want to come back to the stadium with me and hide out for a little bit?
What?
I actually have to go home now. It has been 5, 6, 7 hours.
You're on a timer.
My mom's
Miss
listening.
Mary Black. They are actively holding the pager out of where you can reach it, just for the record.
I can't go anywhere without that. That's synced to my backpack.
Like, dangling it between claws.
It's literally attached to my bag.
They start to dangle it between their claws, realize there's a cord between them, and, like, clenches it in case you can retract it.
Hey, there's no reason to be an instigator about this. We just had the theft of something and we had to stop it. Let's give our stuff back, eh?
We got our stuff back. It's not a problem with getting our stuff back. It's a problem of not letting anyone see what we did.
I think Aster's looking to Gale, actually, in a sort of, are you going to let me be a bully about this? Because I super am going to if you let me.
I think right now on Gil's face is a how fucked are we going to be? Because she hasn't really had to worry about any sort of this stuff at all, ever. She didn't have powers. She hasn't had to go to any power restraining classes or anything like that. She doesn't know what is going to happen with that footage.
Aster definitely has. Aster takes a pager and they're like, looks to you for guidance and you're lost. So Aster's looking back and moving on their own.
Are you actually moving? Or
like just
like
turning back around?
I like the idea of it. It tugs her along with it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Aster turns
Imagine
around
a
for
little spiral
privacy and you get
cord.
tugged forward a little bit.
You know those spiral telephone cords?
I don't think he's gonna respond.
Simon, I'm serious. Meet me, I don't even care. My house, the fountain, wherever. Things aren't the same if you go forward and publish this. Also, someone else can see this contact, I guess, so take that as you will. See you there.
You get left undelivered.
And Aster is actually tossing it back at you, because they're awful.
I'm just gonna grab it. Or, well, I'm gonna attempt to hit it, but it's gonna slip right past me. And it's gonna hit the floor, but thankfully it's a pager, so it's not too badly damaged. But she is going to slowly turn her head up.
No, sorry. Aster's a tech guy. I think they do this, they see the slip, and they realize their mistake, and, like, try to dive in to grab it, because they have radio trauma, you understand.
I don't think it's gonna work.
I don't know either. Do we want to roll something about it?
Heads or tails?
One of you can roll something.
I can't see it, even to odds.
Odds.
Odds to catch, or...
Odds it's a catch. You want your pager getting
It's
this?
a 3.
Okay, you caught it.
I couldn't see it, honestly.
So you see Aster, you see their whole little, I don't care about this, throws it, it slips, they immediately do care about this very much, reach out, grab it, and they're like wide-eyed as they hand it back to you, like,
I'm gonna take it, and I'm going to clip it back onto my belt. This is why we don't throw electronics, Aster, no matter how
Don't
bad they are.
talk to me, Miss Mary Black.
But I have to talk to you in order to help you with chemistry.
I don't give two tits about chemistry. I don't give two tits about chemistry.
Well, okay, you're the one that has to fail that class then. You know what they said if you fail one more class.
With a video taken of somebody using their powers in public and us affiliated, that class is the last of our problems.
Gale has a point. Let's get out of
I'm just
here.
using basic chemistry.
Right. Let's go over what's... I think Aster is like walking that like, come with me. We're getting away from people. Come with me. Right. Let's go over what's on that tape, theoretically. We know we saw you doing your weird thing.
Very normal.
See, I don't think
really
that's
not.
the case.
Very normal.
Miss Mary Black, you weren't on film. Gale, you're fine. I wasn't on film. I was on film.
We
We
were
weren't
all
on
in, we were
film
all in
using our
front of that
colors.
camp, but we were directly affiliated with the one who was.
There's 101 stories we could tell. Yeah.
Right, mate, but I think the one that's going to count is what the dog said. Maybe we should go get that camera back. Gail? They said you named Gail, yeah?
Yeah, we could try to get the camera back, or we could try to show up to school early and try to get to him before he does anything with the footage.
Question. It is very important to the plan. How early is early?
Daybreak.
Oh, so late.
Early enough.
Look, you're a chemical thing. You could say you just had glue that you put down there.
Yeah, I could. But then I'm still actively working as a vigilanteism because I'm stopping a criminal.
Oh, for the love. Do you exist as a person? That's a weird question. Do you have an ID? Do you have Hertz? Are you on any papers?
Space Baby was looking at you with a heckin' glare. Space Baby is me. It's Space Baby is me. I am Space Baby. That's just the name we came up with. But I am a person. And for you to question that's downright terrible.
Well, we're not questioning if you are a person or if you have sentience. We're asking if you have any identification.
don't know
Legal
about the
documentation.
You don't know about the law here. I don't know how much you do know. But if you exist, then I'll look you up and they'll throw you in the slammer. If you don't, they might throw you in one for longer. But if you don't, maybe we can secret you away a little bit.
What's slammer, mate?
The prison.
What's prison?
I don't think
Aster, like, full paws in their little juvenile mane.
Do we want to end the scene there? Like, this is where the time
hold on.
skip happens?
I do have one more. We'll find Simon. But, Space Baby, you're not going to do to him what you did to that guy, okay?
What'd I even do?
You grabbed him. That's fine, but Simon's my guy, so you're not treating him like that, okay?
Oh, yeah, oh, I see what you're saying there. No, I would never touch a mate, mate.
What?
He's your guy. You said he's your guy. You don't want me touching him. That's okay.
Aster is trying very hard to figure out if there's an implication there or not. And they can't quite figure it. Because I don't know if this is just crocodile guy speak or not.
I have learned about society by watching Discovery Channel speak. And they didn't really talk much about the slammer or prison or school, except the fish, you know.
How much Ancient Aliens did you see? How much of it was Ancient Aliens?
I have definitely practiced my hairdo.
I think we could live in a world where Ancient Aliens isn't what National Geographic has turned into.
No, but it's so good.
I think we could live in a beautiful world.
Actually,
And it's still the exact same concept, even though there is actually aliens. It's the exact same
I was going to
concept.
say, it could be called Modern Aliens at this point.
Modern Aliens
Aliens.
is what they play late at night. It's a TV drama.
It's them, like, running up with a microphone to actual aliens. Did you all build the pyramids? And then it's them shittily cutting, yes, we did.
Like, very clearly, 3 or 4 distinct aliens they're cutting between. Regardless, he's my friend. So we're clear. And I'm good to cut there.
Okay. Absolutely. Where do we find you all next? Do you meet up before school? Is that what we're going with?
Oh, there it is.
Do you try to do anything to attract him to your position or anything?
Do you take me to your house?
Well, yeah, where does...
Who's taking the class Space Baby home tonight?
I do like the idea of us having a scene each of you returning home after a long day to your respective homes.
I do like
And
that.
this is where we would decide where Space Baby goes.
I have an idea.
And if any of you do something specifically to get Simon, then this is where you would do it.
Are we doing the home scenes first?
Yes.
Or okay.
I mean, I wouldn't take him to where I am sleeping at night. I'd take him to one of the previous places where I've been sleeping.
I kind of like the idea of everybody going their own separate way and I'm just standing on the street alone. And then I can describe what I do.
I'm fine with
So
that.
sad, but okay.
I like
that's how
that.
you want to roll it.
Okay, Space Baby, after everyone disperses and goes off to their homes, you are left alone, standing on the street. And it's pretty late at this point. People are clearing out. It starts raining. It's a drab night.
Space Baby has a moment. It's the first time he's actually been out in the world, yeah. First time he's met others. He may have found some friends, and he met a gator. Like, he was beautiful. And as the rain falls and everyone walks their separate ways, a lone street light illuminates, flashes on, casts a shadow right next to Space Baby. Not on him. He's in the dark. Space Baby isn't done. Space Baby decides to go in the direction which Simon went and see if he can find his bloke.
So you're going to actually attempt to track him down?
Not for now.
Are you doing anything specific to try to track him down? I would like to know how you're doing that.
That is an excellent question. How are we on matter conservation with this student? Can I change size and shape as well?
I mean, matter conservation does have to exist, so I feel like you can stretch yourself thin, but, you know, at a point you will snap.
Mm-hmm. And I can't shrink down to like firefly size or anything.
I would say you can slightly affect your height and size, but your width will increase.
Mm-hmm. So here's what I want to do. The clothes that I appear to be wearing evaporate off. My form rainbows out, and I coast along the wind in that direction as a light sheet of color.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So, your pride flag form fluttering down the street.
Pridefully fluttering.
Pridefully fluttering. Absolutely. As all gays do. Pridefully flutter.
Ooh.
Pride,
Yes, they do flutter.
We
the
do
gay
pridefully flutter. It's a gay little flutter, even. It's a goofy little
So, you just spend your night fluttering down the street.
Observing
Observing
everything.
everything. You never seem to find Simon, but, you know,
You see the roads. You see the roads. You experience the breeze. You experience the cooling rain upon your pride sheet.
Mm-hmm.
Things in the world feel alive. That means something to you.
Yes. I love that. That's really cool.
It's
Mary.
gorgeous.
You return home.
as you get sucked back through the pneumatic tube into the house,
You see your mom in the lab, just working on stuff.
I walk in and I walk over to my mother and I ask her, "Hey, Mom, is there any way to remotely delete a video off of a computer?"
Depends on how it's stored. If it's stored on a cloud, yeah, easily. But if it's, any kind of hard drive, we would have to... little kill code, little action, little flash drive in the wrong port, little...
So very fond of this woman.
Could you make me a goober?
Honey, what you need a goober for?
Someone caught a video of me using my chemistry.
better not have been anything inappropriate, young lady.
No. They caught me using my chemistry to make a fly trap, rat trap actually. It was stickier than a fly trap. And they also caught one of my friends using powers. And so in order for us to not get in trouble, I was wondering if you could help me destroy the evidence. A little fun mother-daughter bonding time over crime or heinous acts.
She puts down the compound she was working with, her various flasks, and she turns to you with her big... She's got like the full blue gloves down to the elbow. She's got the full smock on with the lab coat underneath the smock with the big-ass goggles on. And she looks down at you. She crosses her arms.
God, her and Aster's mom would get along.
Do I have to take your chemistry bag from you?
No, Mom, I didn't. I was just... They stole something from me.
Well, they steal my baby stuff. Okay. Calm down, Mama Bear. Okay.
I got it back, but someone caught me on video doing it.
Very good, sweetie. I'm proud of you for getting your stuff back and dealing with the situation in your own way. And hey, I'm always proud when you can use a chemical formula the right way. You're my little princess, aren't you? It's going to take me some time to get a goober. So, if you don't have the situation solved by tomorrow, if nothing happens by tomorrow, I can help out. But until then, I can't really do much.
Okay. We're going to meet up before school to see if we can negotiate into him letting us crop out certain bits of his video. But if we can't negotiate him, I will be home sooner than normal from school. I'm going to cancel my tutoring sessions.
Okay. More time for me. Okay, well, I hope you had fun other than that, sweetie. This is the fair fun.
I made a new friend.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Good night.
Good night, Mom.
What does your scene look coming back, Gail?
I'm returning alone. I had sent Prank back early. Just to make sure that he wasn't affiliated with any part of this if it went wrong. I imagine walking in, the granny would be extremely stressed out that I sent just him alone and me not being there at the same time arriving. I mean,
I see your grandmother is a stronger woman than that.
yeah,
But yeah, I understand.
Worried for her.
Yes, she might be worried, but I don't know if true concern has hit yet. I feel like she might think you can take care of yourself. Go ahead.
This is out of game, but so his granny probably has gets some intel that other people don't, right?
I think she can if she wants to.
But
She is not in those circles anymore. She is of an age. She's just not in the circle. But if she wanted the
If
intel,
she wanted
could
to
get
use her authority to get it, she could.
Exactly.
I was just wondering if maybe she had heard something about something at the fair. Or at the fair.
No, she has not gotten any information yet, and the situation was kept pretty quiet just between you guys and a bunch of stolen money, wallets, and pockets. So you walk in and you open the door, and your bear woman grandmother looks around the corner with her bear muzzle, and she's got her apron on, and she is baking some goodies, and she's got her bear oven mitts on, and she goes,
Oh, Abby dear, you're home. Good, good. How was your night?
It was fun. I got to be with, I got to talk with Aster some. I met him there at the fair, and met a few new people. But other than that, it was interesting.
Oh, that's good, Abby dear. I'm glad you're making friends. I'm glad you're getting out there and doing what you need to do. It seems like you're a little caught up on something. What's going on?
It's just one of the people that I was hanging out got caught using powers on camera, and I'm afraid that it might end up going the wrong way for them.
Mm-hmm. What happened? Why were they using powers?
They were trying to get back an item that was stolen from them, and ended up using their powers to get their item returned back to them.
she gets a little bit of a sly smile, and she asks,
Did you help them get their item back?
I was in frame.
Oh, that's not what I'm asking, sweetie. Did you help them with the problem?
If securing a perimeter to make sure that the person doesn't escape counts, then yes.
Oh, Abby dear, I'm so proud of you. Don't you worry about that video. It'll all be fine. You don't have to worry a bit, dear. You just run on up to bed and have a wonderful sleep, Abby dear. And good night. I'll send up some cookies later.
and we go to the next scene with that. Aster, you come home. What are you doing? What does you going home look like?
They're still guilty, they're still frustrated, and they're still caught up in it all. Simons, they think of him as harmless, and they don't like him not responding when there's something they're worried about. It's not a feeling they know too often. They don't have too many people that close. They're still frustrated about their radio. They love that thing. They feel off. So I think they meander a little bit, but inevitably they go home. They have to get back to their desk. They have to get back to their little precise screwdrivers and see if they can fix this thing up, figure out what started smoking inside. And they want to just go to the dam or something, blow off some steam, get some good footage, maybe sit on the edge of a real high up place and, just take in the scenery for a bit. But they said they'd get Nona some cigarettes. So they're going home. And they're coming through the front door. They don't really feel up to clambering up the tree outside their room to go in through the window like they like to do. I think it shows on their face that they're feeling a little out of sorts.
As you walk in, you can tell your Nona knows exactly what's up.
Aster dear, what seems to be the problem, sweetie?
They're looking around. Is Thomas around? Is Thomas in?
No.
All right. It's nothing, Mama. Use your six.
Oh, thank you, sweetie. I've been waiting for these.
It's...
it does the lungs good.
You been okay today?
Oh, your Nona is fine. But, sweetie, I'm more worried about you. You've got this look on your face.
I mean, it tends to do that. Have a look on it.
Always so quick-witted. I always appreciate your smart.
Yeah, she
Like,
grabs your
cheek
sheet.
pinched, he's like pulled along a little bit. I don't know, it's dumb. No, it's just kid stuff.
It might be kid stuff, but kid stuff can be pretty important too.
So I have a friend, right? Like somebody you know what? It is immediately apparent where he gets his quickness from. No, I have this friend, right? And he's in the AV club with me. He's like little nerdy dude, you know? A little bit shorter than me, little pudgy. He's got these chameleon eyes. I think you might have seen him once or twice at like a school thing. And we're in the AV club together. And he got footage of me today that I don't want him to have. And he's not answering me when I message him about it. And I broke my radio trying to do something earlier because there was this commotion at the thing. I'll tell you about it. And Gail's all upset about it. And there's some new kid doing who knows the hell what. And Miss Mary Black is over here talking like she's so smart. And I
Aster, dear. It'll be okay, sweetie. You say this kid's your friend that has the footage?
yeah, Simon.
Then what's the problem?
But he's not talking to me, Nona. He's not responding to me, nothing.
I get it, sweetie. Talk to him man to man tomorrow. You can get this sorted out.
Thanks, Nona. There is this other thing. There was this, nah. I'm making mountains out of molehills. I'll see you tomorrow, Nona.
I'll see you tomorrow, sweetie. Good night.
Night. Love you.
I love you too, sweetie.
It is the next morning. You all have awoken in your various sleeping places. Where did you end up sleeping, Space Baby?
I was actually going to say, do you want me to roll like a d6 to randomly pick which one of these that I maybe saw and just slept outside their house somewhere?
Please don't sleep outside my house.
That's an interesting idea, but I don't think you went with any of them, so I don't know if you would know if where any of them would be. So do you want to roll a d6, and the higher the roll is, the better the accoutrements?
Would I have recognized the school building as a school building? I don't know that I would, given
I don't think Crocodile Dundee has any schools.
No. Stadium.
Back to the stadium?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
About 4 o'clock in the morning, I drift back in.
And then at 4 o'clock in the morning, how do you know to meet back up with these people where anything would be? Do you think you guys maybe left him at, hey, we're going to meet up here?
I mean...
Or maybe just this is a hope to God we never see this guy again?
I feel like it was a fair mix of both. You hope to God you'll see me again, I think.
You don't speak for me.
I don't, that's what I said.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we agreed that we'd all meet at school, but I don't think we told him where it was.
You're the brainiac, Miss Mary.
I'm actually not. I'm only good in one subject.
Maybe there was a news report about what students did on spring break and it featured their school, so that's not what school looks like.
Yeah, I mean, I'm absolutely fine with, like, you want to know what's next to the stadium? The school.
It's so...
I'm fine with that.
It's so damn loud. All the time.
It's the
Where do you all
It's
the time?
an
Any
abandoned
day.
stadium. They don't play
Oh,
Overwatch ball
right.
anymore.
I was
They
about to
might use
say.
the field.
And what was I
for-
hearing?
Well, they use the fields for school events. So you've been watching school events from secrets, maybe.
I never really knew what they were.
Through the
Faulkner was
rafters.
much more interesting, but that darn puffin, I was definitely... I wonder what Steve would do with that puffin. Oh, he'd have a hell of a time. Okay, so I maybe happen to see these three and just sort of drift on down.
Yeah, Aster's showing up around daybreak, like they said. They're not happy about it. But the radio's better, mostly.
It works.
They set their alarms, and they're here, because this is what they said, and good God, if they trust Gale.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone gets their hands on Simon, and it's not them, they will have a problem.
Mary's strolling up. She has a full Starbucks 4-cup coaster with coffee and or tea options.
Miss Mary, like, pulling out an earbud, maybe even full-on headphones today. They're not feeling great. Like, taking off their ear accoutrements and going, Miss Mary Black's.
Sure.
Like, flipping a coin up and down, maybe they've been.
I have green tea, I have a frappuccino, and then I have just a regular black coffee, but I also have coffee and creamer in this little cup. Would you like coffee? Or tea?
First choice.
Too early to be here. Just goes for the straight black one.
So I've got a frappuccino, and I've got a green tea.
They're going for the green tea, but they're like scoffing about it, so you know they feel a little embarrassed about it.
And then I picked the frappuccino, and on the side you'll see it says Mary Black, or Mary B. So it was always going to be hers, the frappuccino. And she just sips the frappuccino. It was always going to be hers.
Oh, and you forgot our dear fourth friend, didn't you?
I wasn't aware that he went to school here.
Early to be here. I don't want to be here. The
Drink
doors
your
are still
coffee.
locked.
Sit in the shade and drink your coffee. You can lounge on the little granite garden barrier.
She opens up her satchel, which also happens to be her book bag, and pulls out a pair of sunglasses.
What are we doing? Gift to the Magi? And Aster pulling off their hoodie to like fold up and hand to you.
I'm not saying I need this stuff. I'm just saying that it's too early.
We'll take a nap. I'm sure Aster can probably handle Simon.
Yeah, I can.
Okay, take a nap. We're here for backup. We're support.
You don't look too good, Gail. Just rest a
Never
bit.
up right now.
Just rest a bit, I swear to
Good
God.
night.
Aster is like, eye on the sky, eye on the street, looking out for you.
It's first day after spring break. They're gonna expect us to show up early now.
Then we'll prove them wrong. Easy as anything, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm always here early. It's to be expected of me.
You're like a human anomaly is the thing, Miss Mary Black, says Aster the Chimera.
Simon never shows at the front gate.
After a while,
Okay, sorry. Aster is trying the door. Aster is going to the AV room. Are the doors locked, for one?
No.
Alright. Then yeah, Aster, like, stares out into the street, stares out at just the world for a bit, and I don't like what they see. They are turning tail with, like, a little huff and walking into the school building after a moment. Feels like they're being shown up. They don't like it. And into the AV club room.
When you get to the AV club room, the door is already unlocked. As you walk in to see Simon, like, drawing something. And you see he has, like, 4 coffees next to him, like, tall cups that are all gone. And as you do that, he turns around and goes, "Oh, shit, it's Aster. Okay, Aster, listen to me. Listen, Aster. Okay,
Closing the door behind them. Yeah.
So listen. I saw what you did last night. Cool as fuck, dude. Cool as fuck. So, listen, I was been thinking that. He holds up what he's been doing, and he has been doodling costumes for each of you. And he takes these out because he has cut them and clipped them to size, and he is putting them over the screen, over your bodies. He's like, look at it, it would be so fucking cool, dude. Like, whoa, you guys could be fucking heroes, man.
Very importantly. How cool does Aster's look?
I would like you to describe it. What do you think what do you think Simon would make you?
Well, I guess he knows me. So, cool. It's... Aster trying very hard to be angry about it.
do you have that picture in your head?
A little bit. They've got like it's sized for a medium muzzled chimera. Sort of like a biker helmet. Something to hide their identity. Mm-hmm. It probably has some extra flair because it's not something material. He just got to draw it to look cool as hell.
Yeah, of course.
Like, maybe got some like card suits as a Phantom Thief calling. Because Aster likes them. Simon would know this. He's been around enough to sort of wear through their jawbreaker layers of I am a cool person.
I mean, I feel like Simon is also a big hero nut, and probably you guys have talked heroes and villains.
We have debated the Phantom Thief versus Interface countless times.
Yeah, and he always thinks Interface should of course
He's wrong.
have won. Like,
He's wrong is the thing.
come on, Aster, it's what happened.
Simon, it isn't what has to have. You're really gonna buy that? What's on every paper from the Phantom Thief?
Whatever, man. Whatever you say. I'm not getting into this with you again.
Right, God, anyway.
So your costume, what does it look like beyond helmet?
Yeah, helmet, like black and white by and large, some striping maybe, but bright colors where there's spots of color.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of all I got. I'm thinking Scene to go with their bangs, but I really don't have more in my mind than that. Scene and Phantom Thief inspired.
Okay. For the rest of you, what do yours maybe look like?
Aster did, like, move to close the door. There is every chance you are at the door or actively opening it. I think Simon's a bit into this.
And this is a kid that does not know who you are, so probably not personal.
Mary would have walked in.
If you want me to describe that, I'll absolutely describe it.
Well, I'm assuming he saw what Mary did.
Yes.
And so I'm assuming that it is just a blank white costume with, like compounds on it, like hydrogen, oxygen.
It is a full lab coat that has different chemical compounds just on
That's
it.
what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Big old goggles?
Big old green, big old goggles, green, emerald color.
Big old clothes?
Do you have like...
Yellow, all the way up to the elbows.
You could be the chemist. And Aster, I know we've been talking about it. I know you kind of thought about, like, maybe if you were doing it, something like the Riddler or the Riddle or something like that. That's kid shit. You know I'm talking, Aster. That's some
I know
kid
you're
shit.
talking out of your ass. Talk to me, Simon.
For you, Aster, I'm thinking Dynamo Boy.
Like pulling Simon into a sidebar really quick, like wing around his back, like he glances to you two, looks away. This is not concerning you.
You can just hear Mary, like, hiding behind Gail, and she's just snickering.
How's Gail doing?
Well, so Gail is only big enough to hide behind because hoodie right now. That is the only reason you're able to hide behind her right now. She is a tiny girl.
Sorry, there's a big slit cut in one side. Aster's wings.
The left side, yeah. So like the left,
like 4'2".
the left side's completely open. She's just like,
Yeah. Okay, Aster in the sidebar. Okay, Simon.
Yeah.
Simon.
It was cool as shit, isn't it?
I need to pull.
Simon. I don't even care about any of the other shit. Right now, we talked about the gender shit. I don't think I'm feeling boy too much right now.
Sorry, I forgot about that, man.
Yeah, I know you're
I'll
fine.
make a better one. I'll make a better one.
Let me know what you think, but I still like mine better. And pulling away, back into confrontation, back into what they came here for. Like, sort of puffing out their chest a little bit, like, okay, Simon.
Yeah.
Have you at least cut that scene out of the tape?
Oh, shit. Yeah, right. I wasn't gonna release that. What are you talking about? I'm not that kind of asshole. You guys scared me. You looked at me with the scary face and you gave me the scary eyes and I had to book it. Sorry, guys. I know, that's me.
You know me. Like Aster is fully impacted by this. You know me, Simon.
Yeah, but
I texted you.
I got the scary eyes.
I know you got the scary eyes, Simon, but you...
What was I supposed to do? You know I'm a chameleon. I run.
Talk to me.
I run.
That's not even what chameleons do.
Well, they hide, and that is a part of what I did. Is I hid. Didn't I? Did you find me? You know you didn't, because I hid.
Yeah, because I trusted you was the thing.
Well, you can continue trusting me. Just stop giving me the scary eyes, okay? Okay, Aster, can you stop giving me the scary eyes? You're giving it to me right now, and I don't like the scary eyes.
Hiding his teeth because he was burying them for a second.
I don't like the scary eyes, Aster, and I'm gonna run away.
Turns around, full Phantom of the Opera for a second, covering their face to get it back to the shape they wanted to be.
You want your hoodie back?
So what do you guys think? I don't really know you guys,
I don't
but
even care.
the costumes are pretty cool.
Why am I in one?
Because you were there and I thought you were pretty cool.
I'm going to slowly walk up to the... I'm assuming it is a picture that's blown up, so that way he can properly draw the costumes. I'm going to walk up, and I'm going to look at it. She'd be like,
Wouldn't that be cool? The chemist. Something awesome, right? Wouldn't that be fucking good?
it looks like the outfit my mother
I
wears
need
when
to
she's
see what
forming her
he has
places.
labeled under my suit. Like, suit and all, I need to see what he has.
What is your label, do you think?
I don't know.
What
Because
do you think?
this is something that's fully up to him, because I haven't shown any sort of powers or anything like that.
You could be in events.
Your outfit is it's skin tight black and it has a big shield on it because all you did was stand guard.
Okay.
I don't really know about you, lady. I know I've seen you around school, but like,
Gail, she's cool.
cool. Thanks, bro. Fist bump, yes. Sweet.
I'm still mad about that, because I remember we're cool.
I'm sorry, but like,
You don't gotta explain yourself to me. It's cool.
you're getting serious.
It matters to me whether or not you talk to me or not. Let's talk about this some other time.
Let's talk about it later. When feelings can be shared like adults.
Aster, full body shiver, puffed up, and then looks away again.
Anyway, I was thinking, like, you guys could be heroes, and I could be your Overwatch, and this would be sick as shit.
Like
Trying to be the guy in the chair.
Oh, no, like the guy in the chair that, like, gives you guys intel and shit?
Oh, like the trope.
Yeah, like the troll.
I'm not stating anything bad about your artist skills, but like
Aster fully keyed back in.
I'm not saying anything bad. I'm not disagreeing with your art because it is really good.
The
It
eyes
just-
that are normally kind of like looking everywhere and like he's really hyper right now, so they're really going. Both directed right at you, very intense. You have something to say about my art?
Well, no, it's really good. There's a lot of detail in there. It looks like what my mother wears when she's baking. You know, our soul.
Your mother bakes?
Yeah, I get it.
She's a mom.
Let it
That's
go.
kind of productive, I feel like.
I feel like she's baking other stuff.
Well, yes, but she's also baking brownies and cookies. My favorite are her macadamia.
Go into those pretty easy.
Yeah, I understand that you're
She makes 2 different batches.
a villain kid, but what you did yesterday was pretty heroic. You know,
I know.
using your ability for something good. And I think that you could maybe be a hero.
Are they all facing the same?
There's a
Sure.
Aster is facing the Simon
there's
direction
100%
very pointedly.
like goosebumps and hair standing up on the back of her neck.
Oh, we both
So-
got the hackles.
Oh, it's the good vibes. Like, oh, I did something right.
Oh, nice.
So why'd you put me in gray? From behind you, everyone hears a voice.
Jumps.
Well, dude, I saw you use, like, light stuff, like, when we went in, that crazy light finish, and I was thinking, like, this gray isn't actually gray. It's got sparkle dust in it. And when you light up, it'll shine like a disco ball. It'll be so fucking cool, don't you think?
Like
Would
opalescence.
you say he?
Yeah,
Would you say he kind of shines bright like a diamond?
You could say that, you could say that.
We'll get demonetized. Stop it.
Guys, I like this one. And it's got like white things down the arms, and then it's kind of like a gray bodysuit, but it's got like a white belt. And in the middle, there is a symbol of a streetlight. Because it's tall and it has the light. He's like, hey, what was your name, mate?
I'm Simon, and I'm thinking of calling you Nightlight.
Nice to meet you, son.
Nice to meet you, too, sir. Nice to meet you.
Aster,
Simon, let me
in-
put this by you. How about the name Space Baby?
Space Baby. I feel like it doesn't have a good ring to it. I like Nightlight better.
We'll see. We'll see. You could also call me by the name that I just had put on my ID.
You have an ID?
You said I had to have ID to be a person.
No.
So I went and got an ID. I made it,
I-
took an ID, and I put a light stamp on it to make it mine.
You
Show it to
forged
you,
your own ID?
And it says,
Trying to figure out whose ID this is.
it says McNaught, no. It says Foster Peoples, age 37, height 11'9", weight 7. It's things that you might put without context if you're just trying to guess numbers. And it's just that. Instead of signature, it says squiggles.
I don't think you could call this forging.
Is it bad?
I made it.
You did.
Just like I make this uniform. And I'm wearing the uniform from the thing. And I can do that for all of you.
No. After moving away.
Harlight projects. That's about the most I can do right now, though. It'll take me a minute to be able to do much more.
I don't want you to do that to me.
You're saying from within a mask.
I don't want you to do that to me. Tosses it on the ground.
And I hold up my hand, and it the light kind of mist evaporates if I can see you.
Would you say as a part of my costume, because this is part of the projection that you just put on, would you say as a part of my costume my hair is frizzy and in a mad scientist kind of way?
Want it to be?
Do you think it?
I think it's 2 twin braids that come back, because to me you seem kind of goody two-shoes-ish.
French braids. Yep.
Oh, that could be done with a light projection. I feel like you could get rough costumes, but I don't know if you could braid someone's hair with a light projection.
Yeah.
Little tendrils of light.
I mean, you could have a wig.
crocheting my hair.
That is an excellent point. That would take some focus
That would take unleash your powers.
and a little bit of time and effort.
Also, her hair is short already.
So maybe it's like you have that helmet, like a little, I don't know, roll with me on this. Maybe a helmet that kind of looks like it's got the braids that come down and meet.
Well, I mean,
But
we
they
already
could,
have the goggles.
but they could be like little capsules, like the braids could actually be little capsules where you have like pills, little gases stored. We can workshop that.
Okay. Gail, are you fine looking like that? Do you care? I mean, you didn't get a say.
I just don't know why I'm up there in a suit.
Look at you, mate.
Well,
Look at your
because you're
eyes.
on film. That's all. That's all it
He
needs
caught
to
you
be.
on film, and he's just trying to fill in the space in his head for his little fantasy.
It's
Hey.
not a fantasy, guys.
Well, until it becomes a reality, it technically is sort of a fantasy. Agreed.
It could be reality
It
if
is.
you guys would just go along with my idea.
Are we
Yeah,
allowed to make
it's our
changes?
lives. I like you, Simon. You're pausing.
It's a crack
Gail.
idea, mate.
Do you want him to take off the hard light
Appreciate
thing?
it.
Oh, I didn't even notice. Shit. I need more coffee.
Green tea.
Mary just slides her frappuccino over towards you.
Thank you.
All right. Beyond that, this will not get you in anywhere. Like tapping at it with his wing because he needs to gesture. This will not get you in anywhere. I know someone who knows someone who makes these sorts of things for dumb kids, so we can get you something.
Seems like those kids pretty smart if they planning ahead to get a
No,
name card. Mate.
no.
They want them for dumb reasons, so they're dumb kids. Not you. You probably have a real ID.
Out of character, does this mean we have to have an adventure where we go to get fake IDs?
But yeah, absolutely.
Because that really sounds like a teenager.
That is a teenager thing, yeah.
Absolutely.
Are we gonna go to a party, but we have to have an
Can we
RPG
finish
day?
this scene up? Yes. So, how does it resolve, people? It's your guys' choice.
You know I like working on my own, but we'll think about it.
I got you,
Simon.
man. I'm just giving you an option, a real piece of what could be. Think about your future, Aster. Don't you want to go down in the annals of history?
See, the thing is, Simon also has one of these.
Yeah, I
Don't you want to go down in the annals of history, man? Come on, all of you. Wouldn't it be so cool to just be heroes? Like the Great Pele, or like Slingshot, or like
Rayon?
yeah. Come on.
No. He's the kid who died. It's fine. It's
Different. That wasn't heroism. That was something different, man. Yep.
As Mary, I do still have that uppy feeling, but if only if I can make one condition, I am on board with this.
What's up?
I need to tweak the costume just a little bit because this looks like my mom baking
I
brownies.
get you guys need to change the costumes. This was a rough draft.
It's a good draft.
I like the idea.
It's a rough draft, a concept art. It's nothing more than options. And something I can use to get you guys on board, because it sounds like a pretty cool idea, doesn't it? Come on!
Do you do cosplays?
Oh, yeah. You had the...
Shut up!
Do you do cosplays?
No, I do not. And that's where we're gonna end it.
No, I do not. No.